Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is the Almighty Geoff, and we're here with episode 15 of Assassin's Creed 3. In the previous episode, we started off by completing the final memory in Sequence 5, which had us going on the maiden voyage on the newly renovated Aquila, where we picked up our cannons and the, of course, the shipmates. I was trying to think of what I was trying to say there. And we fought off a naval convoy, and we got booted out to the Animus, whilst Desmond went to Manhattan to retrieve the first of the power socket fragments, whatever you want to call them. So we placed that one, and we also spoke to Rebecca and William and checked out our emails and stuff like that. Now the last thing we need to do in the present is talk to Shaun, so let's get that over and done with.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favour?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. It'd be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening. So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. Well, I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. Now keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner, gratis, for decades now. The colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently.
I love that.
I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source. Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now. Just, that's a rule. Just follow that as a rule.
You can't not love Shaun. He's fantastic. Alright, we are done out of the present now, thank God. We can head back to the past and revisit Connor. Let's do that.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frayed. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun?
Connor!
All these
Spare a
things I
moment.
must determine. Of course, for only by knowing
Have a
my
look.
enemy can I hope to stop them. What is it?
Xing Bao,
or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shaun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson,
Where is Johnson now?
in Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Kana, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
You could have used a tree. God damn it, Connor. Alright, that is that. So that starts with sequence 6, which is the beginning of us taking down all of the Templars. So we've got a couple of things that have opened up on the homestead, so we'll get working on that. Now, first of all, we can go and visit Achilles. So let's do that. I believe this starts up the Encyclopedia of the Common Man, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might be something else. So we've got a few database entries. We've still got the ones from the last episode as well. Yeah.
Kana, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Okay. So basically, it's not like a major thing. I don't even know if it's actually required for 100%. But there are, I think you can get up to 3 different activities from all the homestead people, and then it records them. And I think it's just for an achievement, really. Alright, let's just quick move this. Assign a settle on the homestead. The crafting section of the ledge has been unlocked. Press A to open the crafting menu. Okay, press A to assign lance to one of the artisan slots. Alright. Assign oak lumber to the resource slot. Craft the item. Right, okay. Then we can trade that, which we will do. Send it to them. We can make 90 quid. It's not much, but it's just sort of an introduction. Right, back out. Back out. Alright, so have a quick look upstairs actually, guys. Well, we'll have a look upstairs and downstairs as well, because you might have seen in the cutscene that we have some outfits now. This room will fill with like rewards and trophies and stuff like that over the course of the game. There's several rooms where this is, so I'm not sure what that is there, but we have the first expedition painting. So this will be the one with that we did last episode, I think. Yeah, the conversationalist thing. And this keeps safe for engaging in all ambient conversation, which is wrong because it's not. We've only not done anywhere near enough, but whatever. I think it's just a game bug or something like that. Doesn't matter too much. But yeah, this will start to fill up over the course of the game. So let's just check out these other rooms as well. So we have we have some mementos for doing the man-eater and feline feet. We've got the Zeo memento. I think that's it. Yeah, quite a lot of these are just default stuff, despite the fact that it might look like it's, you know, actual items that we've picked up. So this is like a newspaper thing. So this is the Boston Massacre stuff. We've already read all these before in the database, so I'm not doing it again. And that's just the database. So we've got, oh yeah, these are just the almanacs. So this just opens up the database, I think. Yeah. Alright, well that's the upstairs done. Let's just have a quick look downstairs, which is obviously, you know, the target room. So we might pop down here every once in a while, every couple of sequences maybe, and see how it's updated. So you can see we've just got the one outfit at the moment, which is Ezio's. So that's through Uplay. I thought they gave you the old outfit that we were wearing as an option, but appears not. And then you can have a look at the peeps here. So obviously we've got Haytham, Charles, Benjamin, John, William, Thomas, and Nicholas. So there you go. And then this is where all your weapons across the game are kept. So as you can see, we've got the snares, the stone tomahawk, the rope darts. It's not letting me look at the hatchet, whatever. Okay, but obviously, yeah, we'll be building that up over the course of the game, so it's not too bad. Alright, now we're done with that. Now let's actually get into the nitty-gritty. So yeah, I don't think there's anything really that shows up around here. Alright, so we're done with that. Let us head around here to this homestead mission, which I believe is the one for the huntress. But, could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it is. So let's go ahead and get into that. I want to do another collectible episode soon, so I might head into the frontier and do another one of those. Because we should have quite a bit of work there.
Can you help me?
Yep, I'm here, don't worry. Silent Hunter.
Are you alright?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You'll be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
MYRIAM.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Okay. You done yapping?
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Alright. Reach Miriam's tree stand. This is just sort of an introduction to the rope darts as well, that obviously we've just unlocked today. So we might as well start on that. Yeah, I also want to put to the frontier because it's been a while since we've been there. I think we might have one or two homestead missions up there. So I think if we go to the frontier, I'm probably going to want to at least finish up the hunters missions and the frontiersman missions that appear over there. So that's been a little while. Right, you can see a poacher already. Right. Ooh, that's nasty. Okie doke. Get over here. Fool. Alright. Those 6 cartridges? 6? That means there are guns that we can use now. Get over here. More. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping quite a lot of weaponry now.
Just for free hunt. Might be we make a good haul up there. I hear tell them.
There we go. Give me your loot. What do you got for me? Okay. Yes, the ancient weaponry of Shaun just has to be held by random poachers.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No. Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
That's right, bitch. Alright, let's pop back over, check how MYRIAM's doing, and wrap this up. So when it comes to the Encyclopedia of the Common Man thing, I think just every time we're roaming around doing missions and just in the homestead, we'll just check on everyone and see if we can find new updates. Sometimes they can take forever because it's just completely random if you manage to get them to do something new. So yeah, we'll make do.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Very good. Furs, herbs, and other hunting goods now available from MYRIAM. Yep, so now we have the huntress. Okay, is she around? Can I update the encyclopedia whilst she's here, or just wait for the mini-map? She's this way. Alright. Did you say defend my convoy? Oh. There we go, I've already got one. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's pop down here. So we can actually speak to Pegleg now. about his little missions, and well, we exchange some trinkets, and that'll unlock the William Kidd treasure missions, which is good. So I think what we'll do, we'll speak to him, and then we'll just spend the rest of the episode working on some naval missions. Might as well. And then we'll head to the frontier next episode and see what there is to see. So I expect there'll be quite a few new bits here. Don't think we actually went in sequence, well, other than the very start of sequence 5, obviously. Okie doke. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to afford anything for, like, upgrades to the Aquila, so that'll just have to be a thing that happens across the course of the game. Right, you right there, buddy?
What do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
Yep. Okay, so now we've had the conversation. Let's just give them to him.
What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
So obviously we won't be able to do them all, but
Got some more? Let's have a look then.
get as many as
More
we can.
keepers. Good on you. I'd say that's worth another letter.
Thank you very much, good sir.
What's he got this time? Let me see, let me see. A veritable bounty! Shiver me timbers! That'll earn you one of these scripts to be sure.
I will be back for the rest.
Yeah, I don't think we can get a 4th one, but
Back again? What do you got for me? That won't do it, boy. Get some more and then we'll barter.
yeah, so we've got the maximum we can get for now, so we'll have to get more trinkets to carry on. But let's just have a look in the book anyway, just to show you what we can get. So we've got 1 hull reinforcements, which we could get, but it's just gonna cost us just about everything we have. Extra cannons, we could get that one. Heat shot we can't even afford. Grape shot we can't afford. Improved rudder, yeah, we could afford it, but again it's going to cost us a lot. Piercing round. Wait. There's swivel guns to be used better ammunition. With this improved profile, the ammunition moves faster and costs more damage when it hits. And a naval ram. Increased damage cost from ramming other ships. You know, we'll get the extra cannon. It's relatively cheap, and it's, you know, obviously a benefit. But that'll be it for now. Let's talk to the captain. So as you can see, we've got a few peg leg ones. So we've got the ghost ship. This is the chase, which is part of the one. It's like a special sequence dedicated to taking down Biddle, Walcott, and then all these are the naval ones. So you can see we've got quite a few bits around. Let's start off. Actually, we'll start off with these ones. So we've got Henderson in distress. This will reduce our risk by 25%. Defend the Henderson against British privateers. Alright, so typically these will come with like a small optional. Some of them can be tricky, some of them not so much. Right. So again, we'll just do this in sections. We won't do all of the naval missions in one go. So we'll just do about 2 or 3 maybe. So limit ally less. Come on. Oh, it's a schooner, that's why. This is a gunboat. I was like, why are you not going down? Right, there the gunboat. She just missed, it's fine. I'm gonna move quick here. cool. Alright, so... this guy is getting too picky, so... let's take him down quick. Let's get this schooner. And now we just got this last gunboat over here. There we go. Easy peasy. But for obviously, you know, for a start, if you get much trickier, trust me. Alright, very good. So I think we'll just do like those shorter ones for this episode. Just so we can, you know, take us to 30 minutes and actually get a decent amount of stuff done. But yeah, so that's all good. Right. Next, let us do sinking a secret. Locate the Dartmoor to protect it, to destroy its secrets. Yeah, we're not protecting secrets, we're destroying them. Okie doke. East Coast, 1773. Alright, let's go. Prevent the patrols from raising the alarm.
Unfurl everything! Full sail!
Full sail. Full sail. Oakley dokley. Are you hiding?
Captain!
Oh, hello.
Tap sail! On me! Let fly! Full sail! Go get that wind!
Yeah, even though it's blowing the other direction, but you know, it's cool, it's cool. Right, I see him. I see him. Hiding there behind the rocks. Thinking you can hide from me.
Look out!
No such luck.
Fire! We need every knot. Full sail!
I expect it'll be a little bit more of a battle now that we're in the open sea, but... ah yes, I think that is a frigate. I see behind there. Bloody Nora, not a frigate. Frigate Nora.
On the starboard side, Captain!
Quite as successful as the last ones, but that's another gunboats that can go down with a swivel shot.
Give me the mark!
Sneak up to the Dartmoor. I'm coming. I don't get the feeling it's just going to see me anyway, and this has all been a great big waste of time. Trying to be sneaky around it. Hello there. Tried to come see us on the surface, did you? Let's hit the Dartmoor before it escapes.
Hold fast, men! Rogue wind, hold on!
Oh, you bloody timed it well, didn't you?
Ready to fire!
Right, just need to get to the side of it where I'm not going to bump into rocks if I try and turn on my side.
Ready up to fire!
Right, let's just have ourselves ready. There we go. Don't think we've had an optional for this one, have we? Alright. Full sail. Right. Oh, this isn't the mission I'm thinking it is it?
Brace, Captain!
Well, the Dartmoor's down.
I need less. Hard sail.
Need to turn. Need to turn.
Change course, sir. Wind's in our face.
Ooh.
Damage report, officer.
That did nothing. I can't see. Oh my word.
Nothing bad!
Oh, the tide's being weird. I don't like it. There we go. Oh yeah, they got some deadly shots in them with those schooners. Oh my god, give me a second to recover. Oh, what an arse hat. He's just gone completely around me.
Get out of this headwind, Captain!
Can't get a shot at him. Bastard. Come here. Fucking troublemaker. Oh, not you as well. Get out of it.
Stop her cold!
Okay. Just let me turn.
We're sailing into the wind. Alter your course.
What are you sailing along for? Alright, there we go. Done and done. At last. Ready to fire. At what? Rocks? You fool. Come on, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. No optional for that one. Right, yeah, there's another one coming up. We've got to sink like a whole fleet in like less than 2 minutes, one of them being a frigate, and it's really difficult. You have to get really lucky, so I was worried that might have been the one. Alright, we're over 30 minutes, we've got a lot of database entries to cover, so I reckon it's going to... Oh, no, never mind. Nearly took us to the bottom. So we've got naval ships. Okay. Just of course pause and read if it interests you. Okay, we've got David and Richard Clutterbuck. Alright, Nicholas Biddle. We got Amanda Bailey. Okay, we got Shaun, who is actually introduced in Assassin's Creed Embers, which is a short film set after Revelations. Got William Kidd. We got The Letter to Lucky Lem. Letter to Abel Owens. Letter to Hendrik van der Huel. Okay, very good. So it wasn't actually as bad as I thought. So we're in the, I've looked at the database. So we finished off the hard way. The killer must be equipped with cannon at Martha's Vineyard. Officers must also be hired to command the new guns. So we're in Sequence 6 now, so as you can see, 4 memories long. Collectibles, actually we've not worked on those, have we? So there's no point. We've handed in the first, we've got the first 3 letters out of a total of 5. So that's just about actually handing them in rather than the missions themselves. Naval missions. So we've fully agreed the Aquila is one of them, so that does require 100%, but the Chase is obviously the one that we've not done yet. Naval locations, so these are just like the second part to the kid letters that's actually doing them. Privateer contracts, we've done Henderson in Distress and Sinking a Secret. I don't know why this is all the way down there, but you know. Achilles, we've done Training Begins, although I don't think it counts the Encyclopedia of the Common Man as a mission. Let's see. So we've done the first one for MYRIAM, which is Silent Hunter, and that's it. Alright, so very good, and that is where we're going to end it for today. In the next episode, we're probably going to return to the frontier and work on some collectibles and missions, well, side missions there. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 16. Bye guys.